Imagine waking up one day, checking your bank account, and realizing that the last 5 years of your life financially meant nothing. No savings, no investments, just memories, and not all of them good. Now imagine something even worse. Realizing that the mistakes you made in your 20s are still quietly controlling your life in your 30s and even 40s. That is the reality for millions of people. And the scary part is, most of them never saw it coming. But here's the good news. You're here, and that means you're already ahead of the curve. Before we go deeper, make sure you like this video and subscribe to Personal Finance for All, because what you're about to learn could save you years of stress, regret, and financial struggle. And trust me, once you understand these mistakes, you'll never look at money the same way again. Let's start with one of the most dangerous mistakes people make in their 20s, and that is living like they'll always have time. When you're young, everything feels far away. Retirement feels like a lifetime away. Saving money feels unnecessary. You think, I'll start later. But later turns into years, and those years are the most powerful financial years you'll ever have. The biggest advantage you have in your 20s is time. Dawn. And when you waste it, you're not just losing money, you're losing the opportunity for that money to grow. Even small amounts invested early can turn into something massive over time, but most people ignore this and focus only on the present. Another huge mistake is trying to look rich instead of becoming rich. You see it everywhere: expensive clothes, latest phones, luxury lifestyles on social media. It creates pressure to spend money you don't have just to keep up with people who are probably struggling themselves. The truth is, real wealth is quiet. It's not about what people see. It's about what you build behind the scenes. Every time you spend money just to impress others, you're delaying your financial freedom. Then comes the habit of not tracking your money. This might sound simple, but it's one of the biggest reasons people stay broke. If you don't know where your money is going, you can't control it. Small, daily expenses: coffee, food delivery, subscriptions may not seem like much, but over time, they add up to thousands. Most people don't realize how much they're wasting until it's too late. Awareness is the first step to control, and without it, your money will always slip through your fingers. Another mistake that quietly destroys financial progress is relying on a single source of income. In your 20s, you have energy, time, and flexibility. This is the perfect stage to explore side income opportunities. But many people become comfortable with just one job. And while that might feel safe, it's actually risky. If that one source disappears, everything collapses. Building multiple streams of income, even small ones, creates security and opens doors for growth. Let's talk about debt, because this is where things can get really serious. Not all debt is bad, but careless debt is dangerous. Credit cards, personal loans, buy no pay later schemes, they make spending feel easy, almost invisible. But behind that convenience is a trap. High interest debt can grow faster than you expect, turning small purchases into long-term financial burdens. Many people enter their 30s still paying for decisions they're made in their early 20s. That's a cycle you want to avoid at all costs. Another common mistake is ignoring financial education. Schools don't teach you how to manage money, invest, or build wealth. So if you don't learn it yourself, no one else will do it for you. Many people spend years working hard but never learning how money actually works. And that's why they stay stuck. The moment you start understanding concepts like saving, investing, and compounding, everything changes. You begin to make smarter decisions, and your money starts working for you instead of against you. There's also the mistake of not building an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. Unexpected expenses will happen: medical bills, car repairs, job loss. Without a financial safety net, even a small emergency can turn into a major crisis. People often ignore this because they think nothing will go wrong. But when it does, they're forced to rely on debt or borrow money, which only makes things worse. Now, here's something many people don't realize. Your environment plays a huge role in your financial habits. If you surround yourself with people who constantly spend, who don't value saving or investing, it becomes normal for you to do the same. But if you're around people who think long-term, who focus on growth and discipline, it naturally influences your behavior. Choosing the right environment can quietly shape your financial future. Another mistake is chasing quick money instead of building real wealth. In your 20s, it's easy to fall for shortcuts, quick schemes, risky investments, trends that promise fast returns, but most of these end the same way with losses and regret. Real wealth takes time. It requires patience, consistency, and smart decisions. There's no shortcut, and the sooner you accept that, the faster you'll move forward. Then there's the habit of increasing your lifestyle every time your income increases. This is known as lifestyle inflation, and it's one of the biggest reasons people never get ahead financially. You get a raise, and instead of saving or investing more, you start spending more. A better phone, a bigger apartment, more expensive habits. And suddenly, even though you're earning more, you're still living paycheck to paycheck. Breaking this cycle is key to building real financial stability. Another overlooked mistake is not setting clear financial goals. Without goals, money has no direction. You earn, you spend, and the cycle repeats. But when you have clear goals, saving a certain amount, investing regularly, building a specific lifestyle, gives your money purpose. It keeps you focused and motivated even when it's not easy. At the same time, many people underestimate the power of consistency. They think they need large amounts of money to start saving or investing, so they delay it. But consistency matters more than size. Even small amounts, when done regularly, can create significant results over time. The key is to start, no matter how small, and keep going. Another mistake that deserves attention is ignoring health while chasing money. In your 20s, it's easy to sacrifice sleep, diet, and well-being for work or hustle. But poor health can lead to medical expenses and reduced productivity later on. Financial success means nothing if you don't have the health to enjoy it. Let's also talk about comparison, because it's one of the silent killers of financial peace. When you constantly compare yourself to others, you feel pressure to match their lifestyle, their success, their spending. But you don't see their full story, their debts, their struggles, their reality. Everyone's journey is different, and focusing on your own path is the only way to stay grounded and make smart decisions. And finally, one of the biggest mistakes is simply not starting. Waiting for the perfect time, the right income, or the ideal situation. The truth is, there is no perfect time. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is today. Every day you delay is a missed opportunity to build something better. Now imagine the opposite. Imagine reaching your 30s with savings, investments, multiple income streams, and complete control over your finances. Imagine the freedom, the confidence, the peace of mind. That future is not reserved for a few lucky people. It's built by those who avoid these mistakes early and take action consistently. As you reflect on everything we discussed, think about your current habits. Which mistakes are you making right now? More importantly, which ones are you ready to change starting today? If this video made you think differently about your money, drop a comment below and share your biggest takeaway. And if you know someone in their 20s who needs to hear this, share this video with them. It might completely change their future. And for more powerful, practical insights like this, stay connected with Personal Finance for All. Because your financial journey deserves the right guidance at the right time.